become infected.
This is the largest international response in the history of the CDC.
The Ebola outbreak that is ravaging parts of West Africa is the largest, most severe, and most complex in nearly 4-decade history of this disease. This is
You are listening to Ramager Radio. Rominger Radio.
It's time. All wrong. When your eyes are focused on victory and your goal is to be the best, there's only one way to play the game.
Yeah. Check the stats and the facts, got you running like track. Got tricks up my sleeve like a rabbit out of hat. With the ball or the bat, I'm a standout. Even if you roll the math out, no belief in handouts. Hard work only, it's gotta hurt, homie, or they label you a phony. Now who you listen, go down like Sunday listen. Look around for competition and clown the opposition. Go down in the exhibitions and the playoffs. Are you kidding me? The playoffs? You take the day off, wishing your hard work will pay off. Just stay off. 6-time champ, 5 MVPs. Hard to imagine like that catch with Tyree. Stay nice like Bryce, says I rumble in the jungle. Always humble like Manning, understanding the plan. And grab the mic for recording and excite like Jordan. Then you all start applauding. Forget the fame, go and make your name. Go and break the mold, don't forget your goals. Go and get the cash, forget the past. Go and get respect, but keep yourself in check. Forget the fame, go and make your name. Go and break the mold, don't forget your goals. Focus on the dream, cause it can be done. Break through and become a champion.
Doesn't matter where you came from or who you got your name from, when everyone can see exactly what you're really made of. Impersonations can't mimic determination and work ethic you perfected in your quest to reach perfection. Even though achievements reinforce that you believe in. Reason most important to you are the levels your potential's fully capable of reaching. You practice what you're preaching, to know what you're teaching. Your passion in the fire, motivation and desire. You play with every game to make the public feel inspired. They glad they bought the ticket, had them driving poor conditions. Even fans of your opponents couldn't bear the thought of missing another chance to witness what might just be the greatest moment ever seen before in sports entertainment. So support for the players isn't something we ignore. When performances like yours are reasons why we love the sport.
Forget the fame, go and make your name. Go and break the mold, don't forget your goals. Go and get the cash, forget the past. Go and get respect, but keep yourself in check. Forget the fame, go and make your name. Go and break the mold, don't forget your goals. Focus on the dream, cause it can be done. Break through and become a champion. Do the storm, all day, let's get him through the storm. All day, let's get him through the storm. I'ma do it all day, till I make them all day. All day, do the storm. All day, let's get him through the storm. All day, let's get him through the storm. I'ma do it all day, till I make them all pay. Let's get it.
I can hear him calling, the crowd roaring, cause I shake it off every time I fall in. My heart's warming, my soul is stone cold, so it gives me the strength to attain my whole goal. Crushing the stem again, hurry up, let him in. Competition is medicine, a rush of adrenaline. When I begin, I envision the finish line. That's how you know when a legend is in his prime. They say practice makes perfect and nobody's perfect. So why do I practice so hard? Is it worth it? Yeah, man, it's worth it. Far from worthless, so I could excel to the top of my circuit. The difference between bench warmers and starters, if you can't go on, push harder. Remember this here before you get caught up. Everybody's got a dream team to be a part of.
Forget the fame, go and make your name. Go and break the mold, don't forget your goals. Go and get the cash, forget the past. Go and get respect, but keep yourself in check. Forget the fame, go and make your name. Go and break the mold, don't forget your goals. Focus on the dream, cause it can be done. Break through and become a champion. Forget the fame, go and make your name. Go and break the mold, don't forget your goals. Go and get the cash, forget the past. Go and get respect, but keep yourself in check. Forget the fame, go and make your name. Go and break the mold, don't forget your goals. Focus on the dream, cause it can be done. Break through and become a champion.
Good evening. You're listening to Ramager Radio. This is Carl Ramager, your host. Welcome to the show. As you know, we're going to talk about Ebola tonight, so I'll get right to it. 717-916-5189. I want to invite callers tonight, as always, but particularly important, I want to know what you guys think about this. I want to know what you feel about this. I want to know what's going on in your heads. We know that the first organic Ebola patient arrived in America. Not somebody flown in by the CDC in a special jet, wrapped in plastic and disinfected from head to toe with caregivers in bubbles. No, this was a person from Liberia arriving in Texas, Houston, I believe, who presented at the emergency room, said about his travels, allegedly, and was released from the emergency room despite his desire for medical treatment, and then several days later was taken back to the emergency room in an ambulance. And we know that he had contact with little children. We know that he had contact with the hospital workers, the ambulance workers. He could be patient zero in America. He could be patient zero in America. On the other hand, we also know that a North Texas hospital is already evaluating a patient for potential Ebola exposure. CDC's confirmed that as well. What does all this mean, ladies and gentlemen? What does all of this mean? Let's see. Officials with the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention have confirmed that a person in Dallas definitely has Ebola virus. The officials' determination to make the patient now isolated at Texas Presbyterian Hospital, Dallas, the first diagnosed case of Ebola in the United States. What does that mean? I mean, how does he get all the way up there? What does that mean? Who was exposed? Now, here's what they're telling us about Ebola. They're telling us that you can't transmit it until you are symptomatic. You know what that means? Symptomatic. Now, the flu can be transferred, I believe, while you're symptomatic, and actually not at the end of your symptomatic period, but at the beginning. Ebola actually continues to blossom through the body, that the most contagious stages are the late stages and actually the corpse stage, which, by the way, more than half of the people who get Ebola become the corpse stage. Well, it's not airborne, by the way. But if this fella rode in a cab and sweated, if he rode an ambulance and aspirated on somebody, if he gave one of these kids a kiss or even a pat on the back, but still transferred some saliva or fluids or anything else, Ebola could be moving through the United States already. And I'm going to back up for a second, because some people say, oh, we need to stop illegal immigration because, these diseases are coming in. I want to point out, Ebola did not come to America through illegal immigration. Ebola did not come to America through illegal immigration. Just as, and I always love Americans because they think that everybody who comes to the United States is here illegally, or they're here on a visa, coming in to steal jobs or coming in here to become citizens. But other people in the world do what we do. They travel. So Americans will gladly go to Mexico. It's not your country, by the way, but they let you in as a tourist. Americans will gladly go to Europe, Japan. Some dumb Americans occasionally hike on the Iranian border and wonder why they get arrested. But my point is, we travel the world. Well, the rest of the world travels the world too. And the fact that somebody's from Liberia doesn't mean that they can't come to the United States. In fact, Liberia was founded with people from the United States, if you know anything about history, right? So theoretically, they're descendants of Americans.